Alright, looks like everything's good. Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Raptor Wood here, and today I'm bringing you a video on probably the most classic, iconic movie of all time. Now, that may be controversial to some people, but to me, it's probably the greatest martial arts movie of all time. And that is, again, if you can't tell based on the shirt I'm wearing, I'm talking about The Karate Kid. And no, I'm not talking about that aptly named Karate Kid movie with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. Because I think it's probably because they don't go to Japan, and Jackie Chan is not Japanese. Jackie Chan is Chinese, and they go to China, where they don't know karate, they know kung fu. So why wasn't it named the Kung Fu Kid? I'll never know. I think that would have been a much better title for it. Because again, Jaden Smith does not learn karate, he learns kung fu. But anyways, I digress. This is a video review of The Karate Kid, featuring Ralph Macchio and William Zabka and Pat Morita, and basically all the other and basically everyone else from Shu to Bobby, to the guys who played Dutch, Bobby, Tommy, and of course the guy who played the biggest prick in the movie, Kreese. Now this is going to be a series of videos where I go throughout the Pat Morita, where I go throughout all the movies with Mr. Miyagi in it. And of course, we'll go through Cobra Kai and review every season of Cobra Kai, as well as all the movies with Mr. Miyagi in it. So this is the first one. This is the Karate Kid, movie number 1. Let's get into the review. I know, I just feel like doing that. Sorry, guys. So, my initial thoughts on this movie. It's a great movie. When I first saw it, I was like, this is good. Obviously, I had no idea what was going on at the time, because again, this is like 84, 83, I think. All you know is that Daniel would have been in his senior year of high school when he started going to living in Reseda, and when we started living in when we started going to school in the valley. Which I will talk about that real quick. I find it funny that Daniel said he doesn't like smog. Yet, in Cobra Kai, he owns maybe 20 plus auto dealerships. It's kind of, that was pretty much foreshadowing that Daniel would become an auto dealership king, right? I believe that's pretty much what it was. Granted, I highly doubt that. Granted, I highly doubt that back then they knew they were going to make a series based on these movies. Because these movies are just genius to me. That being said, are they bad movies? Not by any stretch of the imagination. These are not bad movies at all. That being said, are they good movies? Is this a good movie? No, it's not a good movie. No. And I'm probably thinking, wait, is it a bad movie or is it a good movie? What is it? It's neither. when I think of the Karate Kid, I don't think of when I think of the Karate Kid movies. I think of Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi in particular these are these were, I believe, the last 4 movies that he did that Mr. Morita did before he passed away. So that's why I'm also dedicating these reviews, if I can do that, to Noriyuki Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid Parts 1, 2, and 3, and the next Karate Kid. So, Ralph, you lost a big chunk of your film. You lost a big chunk of your career, I bet, when he died. So, this is for you. And I wish I could have met them. I wish I could have met him. He looks like a cool guy. But anyway, so what I like about this movie is the fact that they don't do karate in the natural sense of the way. Like, if you've seen Cobra Kai, the first season, back when Robbie was training with Daniel, that's what Daniel does for Mr. Miyagi in this movie. That's how he learns karate. By doing chores and stuff like that. And then in season 2, there's some kids that come here, says lessons are free, and they just walk away since they think they just want kids to do that. Daniel just wants kids to do yard work for them. That cannot be further from the truth. But except with Daniel's training, he sands the deck, paints the fence, paints the house, and waxes the cars. Whereas with Robbie, all the chores are done at LaRusso Auto, which is definitely different, to say at least. Because, again, Daniel's training was done at a house, whereas Robbie's training was done at a LaRusso Auto dealership. But again, nevertheless, this is not a bad movie, and the fact that and the tournament montage really makes up for it, I think. Now, if I had been in a karate tournament prior to this, I will know what I think of the crane kick. Impressive. I probably would have done it myself. I mean, granted, I don't know karate, but if chores actually helps learn karate, then that'd be great. That'd be great for some people who don't have the time or the money to actually learn the punches or the kicks, but they'll eventually learn that stuff later on, I hope. Next thing. You're probably wondering why I think Kreese is the biggest prick in the history of these movies. Well, the truth is, I think that because, well, he is. I mean, he tells Bobby to basically break Daniel, essentially. Which, again, is not cool. And again, it was just furthers my point that Kreese is the biggest prick. Throughout this whole franchise. Now, what do I think of the whole crane kick thing? Again, like I said, I enjoyed it. It was a fun sequence. This is an awesome kick. And then, again, the reason why I think Kreese is basically just the worst guy. Well, not the worst guy, probably one of the baddest guys I've ever seen. Will be how he treats Johnny in at the beginning of the second movie. Which I'll get into that once I review The Karate Kid Part 2. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, this will be a series. So guys, if I were to, this would be part of a playlist of Cobra Kai videos. This would be part of my Karate Kid playlist. And it might also be part of my Cobra Kai playlist. Or I might just make them both the same playlist. Also, there's supposed news that JD also, one of this, really weird bit of news I heard, supposedly in season 4, we're gonna JDF is going to be in Cobra Kai season 4. I don't know why or how that's going to be a thing. But, I mean, it's just a rumor, just speculation. Take it with a grain of salt. But supposedly it's all but confirmed that he's going to be in season 4. But I won't believe that until I actually see it. So I'm taking that with a grain of salt. And it says, make sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace!